Basic verbal communication skills. Effective speaking in particular has three main elements: words, voice, and body language. The words you choose play a critical role in conveying the message. It is essential that you select your words appropriately, especially when you will be saying something that is very important. To choose the correct words, you might want to consider your audience. You need to think about the overall capability of your audience to understand your message. It will be a barrier if your audience cannot recognize the meanings of the words that you are using. Second is to use shorter sentences. Shorter sentences are easier to comprehend. And third is to use simple words. Using simple words to communicate a message prevents ambiguity in sentences. If you find it difficult to convey a message using simple words, then probably you had a hard time understanding it yourself. The responsibility of delivering a clear and cohesive message depends on the speaker. Your voice reveals how shy or confident you are when you are speaking. A confident speaker attracts more attention and allows listeners to be attentive, while the speaker that speaks too quietly cannot capture interest. Your hesitancy in speaking is ultimately reflected in your voice and the clarity of your speech. Your voice is also responsive to emotions. It changes whenever a person feels tense, relaxed, or excited. The breathing pattern changes when a person feels certain emotions. Good breathing exercises is essential to speak clearly. There are breathing exercises that you can try to improve your breathing rate and regulate the volume of your voice through your diaphragm. This way, you will have a greater control of your voice. Vocal production plays a major role in speaking effectively. The volume is important for you to be heard. In large groups, you must consider that not only the people in the first row should hear you, but also the people in the farthest row. Some people have naturally soft voices who cannot produce loud sounds. In order to be heard, your voice should be projected out, which means your voice must come from the diaphragm, not from your throat. As a speaker, you must consider that you should develop a strong voice rather than a loud voice. A strong voice allows listeners to engage positively while you talk, and talking loudly develops a presumption that you are shouting, you are too dominant, or maybe an attention seeker. Clarity and variety are also part of vocal production. The term clarity refers to good articulation of the words when you are speaking, while variety refers to the pace, intonation, stress, and pause. Pace is the speed of the speech. A person may talk too fast or too slow that it directly affects the interest of the listener. Intonation is the raising or lowering of your volume. This maintains the interest of the listeners. However, using this too often will make it lose its appeal. Stress refers to the emphasis you put on certain words that are vital in your speech. You should emphasize certain words while speaking to convey the importance of the words or statements. Pause is the silence between the phrases that you speak. Generally, a pause is used to gather attention before an important statement or to highlight a statement that you just said. Body language, also referred as nonverbal cues that a speaker uses to emphasize the speech. This includes eye contact, facial expressions, and body movements. Sometimes speakers intend to exaggerate their body language to give stronger emphasis to their statements. In order to reinforce your words through body language, your words and your movements should mean the same. A statement expressing sadness should reflect a facial expression in grief, while a statement expressing happiness should do the same. This way, the listeners will not be confused of what you are saying.